Good morning, folks. Welcome to Quantsapp. This is Vicky Sajnani here. Let's get started with the morning brief. Nifty yesterday closed shut sharp 16,203 minus 0.13%. Nifty Bank 35,487.90 was up 0.89%, 314 points up. SGX Nifty is pointing to a 129 points cut. So 16,074 thereabouts is where SGX Nifty is quoting at. But on an overall basis, what we are seeing is that 16,000 and 16,200 is the range which is holding on to. So let's see how the charts are panned out. The charts, not much change out there within a day, but we'll have to keep a watch on 16,200, 300 levels on the higher side. So that's something which could act as a resistance, and then 16,500. 16,800. So that's the perspective on the higher side. On the lower side, again, 16,000 happens to be a strong level, and 15,500, 15,200. So these are the levels on the lower side. As far as the open interest picture is concerned from the futures OI, we are seeing a short coming up, but then it's rather a confusing signal as such. On an overall basis, futures OI picture is not showing a clear trajectory as such. As far as the open interest for the options are concerned, again, 16,500 happens to be a strong level on the higher side, with the call OI being added about 11 lakh units. So close to 12 lakh units, in fact, and support being close to 16,000. That's the sense which we are getting. Again, moving on to Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty shut sharp at 35,487 thereabouts. So clearly, 36,000 and 34,500. Intermittent psychological level of 35,000 would play around. So that's a broad range at which Bank Nifty is expected to hover around. There are some amount of longs which are coming into Bank Nifty as far as the futures OI picture is concerned. So clearly, we could see if there is some strength, that strength could be maintained in some sense. Bank Nifty on the OI picture, as far as the options OI is concerned, 35,500, 36,000 on the higher side, and supports being 35,000, 34,500. Moving on to top gainers and losers, Granules, Excite, and Intellect were the gainers. TCS, Bharti Airtel, and HCL Tech were the losers. So of course, this is the earnings season, so we have to monitor that aspect also. But IT, what we noticed was a 94-point drop, which was the contribution to the Nifty as such. Gains were seen in private banks, 33 points. Telecom was again a laggard, 18 points down was the contribution from Telecom. Auto has been steady at 10.46. Metals surprisingly showed a gain 6.95. FMCG 6.99. So that's the index contribution as such. Moving on to the built up. Auto ancillary, cement, FMCG are on the long side. Capital goods, IT, telecom on the short side. So we have a stock on the buy side this morning. That's Dr. Reddy as such. So Dr. Reddy is quoting 4512 thereabouts. 4575.76 is the resistance point, and above that we could see levels of 4780, as high as 4780. Of course, the intermittent level of 4620 would play around. On the lower side, 4350 and 4250 are the major levels to watch out for in Dr. Reddy. As far as the OI picture is concerned, you are seeing some long coming into Dr. Reddy. So that's the story. As far as the options OI is concerned, 4513 thereabouts is the futures price. So we could see 4600, which is the call OI, which is showing as a resistance, and 44,400 having the major level on the lower side as far as the put OI is concerned. And the major substantial put OI is at 4,000. So that's the overall picture. But what we suggest is that we should keep a close watch, and on a break of above 4600, I think there could be further momentum, as I pointed out, close to 4730 thereabouts, 4750 range. So that's a picture which we are getting for Dr. Reddy. But of course, as I always suggest, we do give out perspectives, but you should consider your financial advisor. And also, it's important that you follow stop losses, which are closely guarded as per your risk appetite. The next stock on the radar is Bank of Baroda. 109.50 thereabouts was the closing. So 100, and if we assume 120 thereabouts and 125 are the two resistance points. Clearly, I mean, there is a previous peak close to 120. So 120-25 range is going to be the resistance over there. Major support is going to be at close to 100 psychological mark and 95. Consistent long build-ups, longs coming into the built-up scenario as far as the futures of Bank of Baroda is concerned. So that's what we are seeing. As far as the options picture is concerned, again, we are seeing the price close to the 110 mark. So that's the maximum call OI which is put up. 115 is the next major level. On the lower side, we can see about 100 is the maximum OI put OI. So that should act as a support zone. Now moving on to the ban list, there are no stocks in the ban list as of today. And summarizing it, 16,000, 15,500 having the major supports, resistance 16,200, 16,500 for Nifty, Bank Nifty 34,500, 34,000, and 35,500, 36,000 are the levels. Sectoral long built up, auto ancillary, FMCG, cement. Short built up, capital goods, IT, telecom. Two stocks on the buy side, Dr. Reddy at Bank of Baroda, and the technical levels have been stated out there, and we had discussed the technical levels also. So that's the perspective, and none of the stocks are in the ban list. So this is our disclaimer, and I again request that please consult your financial advisor and also follow strict stop losses as per your risk appetite. So that's extremely important in trading. Wish you happy trading and have a good day. And that's all from my end. Thank you.